Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south, I'll be spreading out.
What's going on, Credit Sniper? This is your boy Carlos Estrada with the Credit Assassins channel. Guys, I'm excited to be here today, and I want to talk to you about different ways or little things that you can do in order to maximize your chances in order to get approved for credit cards today, man. It's 2022, things are changing, the way the banks are working, the way the credit bureaus are working, the world is changing. And guess what? Things change, algorithms change, life goes on, and I want you to stay on top of it. I want you to learn the things that we are learning every single day, so like that you can be successful. Guys, I always preach this, and I want you to use OPM or other people's money. Why is that? Because you can use other people's money in order to invest, in order to get forward, in order to scale the business, in order to buy the home that you always want. Keep in mind that money talks, but your credit always will hold the conversations that you need. Now guys, thank you for being here today. This is your first time on my channel. Make sure that you go ahead and subscribe. Make sure that you click on the bell icon and click on all, so that you be notified every time that we post on your content. And guys, that is daily. Now at the same time, give me the thumbs up. That is going to help me to take this content to many more people in order to help them, guys. Just like it's helping you today, allow me and help me to help others, because it's free content that can not only help your credit score, help your credit file, but help many more that people don't know. Guys, there was a study done that says that more than 76% of all America don't even know how to get the credit score, don't even know how to read a credit score, can't even get what they want because credit is stopping them from doing something, stopping them from actually getting to where they want to go in life. Guys, to me that's astonishing. To me that's something that I think and I believe this should be taught in school. And you know what, if you agree with me, make sure you comment, make sure you actually let us know how we feel. Guys, we are in a mission to change the education system in the United States. I want you guys to learn, but I want many people, all millions in the United States, to make sure that they learn at least the foundation of how to build their credit. Guys, so the best ways to actually get approvals is to continue to foster the relationship that you already have with your own creditors. Guys, talk to them, make sure that you have already pay your bills on time, at least 90 days. What you can do is after 90 days, go ahead and reach out to them so that you can request a credit line increase. Best banks out there for you to actually do this are Synchrony banks. They will give you a credit line increase between $3,000 to $5,000 from the get-go. Now, guys, if by any chance you don't get approved, always call the reconsideration hotline. Now, how do we get this? How do we get the number? One of the best things you can do is whatever bank you have Synchrony Bank, you have Barclays, you have Chase, whatever. Google it. Go to Google and type in Chase Reconsideration Hotline or phone number. It will give you the phone number for you to give them a call and say, this is what you want to say to them. Hey, I saw that my credit card application just went through. Don't say that it was declined. And again, this is for education purposes only. I'm not an attorney. I am not a CPA. I'm telling you what I've done and what my clients have done, the students that we have. Now, what you're going to tell them is, I saw that my application went through, but you guys require, it says also that you guys require more information to verify my information, or more information to verify my identification. Okay, so if you ever get declined or you see that they require more information, do this. There's a little trick. And first of all, before I say that, I'm not an attorney or CPA. What I'm about to tell you is for educational purposes only. Now, this is something that I've done myself and my students have done, and my students tell me they've done. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to Google reconsideration hotline for either Chase, Synchrony Bank, Barclays, whichever bank you have that you apply for, by any chance you don't get approved, but you're gonna go ahead and call that number and say, look, hey, I just applied for this credit card, and it said that you guys require more information to verify who I was. Good. And I just want to make sure that I give you all the information that you guys need to, like that you can verify who I am, and I want to find out what my credit line will be. Now, I'll tell you that between 50 to 70% of the times, most of the time is because there is something wrong within your credit score, the information that you put in. It could be a letter, it could be an address, it could be a phone number. And you might get declined if you don't do that, if you don't find out what it was and rectify right there, and then you just lost your ability to get that credit card, got an inquiry in your credit report instead of just having done that. So keep that in mind. You can always do that. Call the reconsideration hotline for the most of the time. And even today, so today was the day that my credit score shot up, and I decided to apply for 6 credit cards. Out of the 6 credit cards, I got approved for 4. Now I got disapproved for 2 because, and then how I find out that I got disapproved is because I called the reconsideration hotline. I got disapproved, and their explanation to me was, you got disapproved because you have too many open credit cards in the past 12 months. And I can argue that it is true. I have a lot of credit cards. My goal here is to get between 4 to 5 new credit cards every month. And again, we have different ways in which I'm able to remove the inquiries. I know that's going to be a question. Okay, how many inquiries do you have? I have 0. After today, I use inquire 5. By tomorrow, COB day, I may have 4 or 5. Let's see. One of them is with this Equifax, and Equifax is usually the ones to like to play stuff. But if you want to know more about that, you have to get in the best credit blueprint. We teach you the ins and outs, the ninja style, the credit sniper, the credit assassin's ways in order for you to do these little things. But what I'm telling you is what I do. You want to learn about it? You definitely got to get in touch with us. You're going to see in the bottom of this video my number. So you call us and you talk to us. You either talk to me or talk to one of my sales ambassadors, and then we'll talk to you and we'll let you know how we do what we do and how we can help you. All right, guys. So another thing is, when you're filling out the application and they ask you for how much you make, don't go crazy. Don't go low. If you put an employee, you put that you don't have a job, you put that you retire, more than likely you're not going to get approved. Always put employee. Always your NICS code should be also professional services. So think about those little things. So what I've seen with a lot of our clients, a lot of our students, is anything between $80,000 to $120,000, the golden goose right here. That's the magic number that a lot of creditors would allow you to get approved, but they won't ask you for extra documentation in order to verify whatever astronomical amount you put it into the application. Another thing you have to keep in mind is, when you fill out applications, always try to stay within the same range of the last application. There's a record, and when you put in those things, stays in record. So if you put 201, 130 another one, 150 another one, then it's gonna cause a flag to go up, and automatically you're gonna get denied for any other credit card application that you might put in. So keep that in mind. Keep anything and everything uniform throughout all credit card applications. At the same time, something that you have to keep in mind is that whenever you put this application, your information that you have on that credit file and your credit report, whatever credit report you are looking for, is the same information that you need to have on that credit card application. Now, if you don't know where the credit that you're looking for pulls from, then you definitely need to go on the bottom of this video. It is a free gift to you. It's called the Remasters Secrets Lenders List. Now, this document is going to give you approximately how much you're going to get, but at the same time, it's going to give you the credit or the credit bureau where that creditor pulls from, what is the credit score needed in order for you to qualify, and obviously, like I said before, how much approximately you're going to get. Now, another thing that you also have to keep in mind is that your rental application or the ownership status when you put in your application. What I mean by that is creditors want to see stability. They want to know that you have stayed or rented or bought and paid on time for the past at least 4 years. So whenever you have, if you don't own, obviously if you own, there's going to be a record in your credit report that you have a mortgage that is being paid on time and you have 100% time payment for the past 4 years or more. Now, if you rent, my advice to you is to go to one of those rental karma. You have rent reporters. The new one is Boom app, and I advise you to do that. Actually, I used it with myself and some of my clients. It worked tremendously. It was amazing. So Boom app, you got rent reporters, but you also have credit rental karma. Now, these apps, what they'll do is they'll report for a fee, small fee, it's not too much, for a fee, your rental income for the past 2 years, which is going to give you a good credit line. Usually it's whatever you pay in rent, but it's going to also give you the age for the past 2 years that is going to help your age overall on your credit cards. So, hey guys, I advise you to do it. This is something that is, you're already doing it. It's not something that you have to go out there and get approved for credit, but it's something that you can report because of whatever you're already doing. So, keep that in mind. Now, guys, lastly, you know that you have a better chance to get approved if you walk into the store. So, for example, you have the Walmart, you have the Targets, you have the Best Buy. All of these stores have what's called a store card, but they also have a bank that backs them up in order for them to get either a Visa or a MasterCard backed store card. So, for example, Best Buy is backed by Citibank. So you have the ability to walk in and try to buy something and also get approved for the credit card because you are present. You can prove that this is you. And the thing is, like, a lot of people do get this approved online because there are a lot of identity theft. And there's sometimes a letter, a number, a phone number, a misspell on your name can cause the algorithm online on the site that you actually apply for to disqualify you and completely disapprove you. Now, if you have somebody in front of you that is actually confirming that, hey, you are you, so you have the ability to get approved between 50 to 60% more than what you're doing online. Now, guys, these are little tricks that are definitely going to help you to increase your chances of getting approved, but at the same time increases the chances to get that credit line that you want. Keep in mind that anytime that you get a credit line increase, you might get a new income, but you don't get the age diminished on your credit report. Because remember, every time you get a new credit card added to your credit report is something new. So keep in mind how age works. Let's just say you have one credit card of 10 years. And you had it for the past 10 years, and you had it at a good standing and so on. But you decide to go out there today and get a newer credit card. Now, you take those 10 years and divide it by 2. Nice. Your age, instead of being 10, is 5. So that's the same way age works. And as you continue to add more and more credit cards, that's how it affects you. And that's why my example of earlier, they say, okay, you've been getting too many credit cards in the past 12 months. So that means that, okay, good, I didn't get approved for those 2. I know what I have to do. Once I clear all these inquiries, next week what I'm going to do is add a trade line to my credit report, my credit file with a lot of age. So like that now stands the age of my credit report. Now guys, these are tricks, not tracks, tricks and hacks that we have that we can help you with. Do not forget that we are the credit assassins, and that's what we call it, the credit assassins. That's why I call it the credit assassins, because we want to snipe credit. We want to make sure with precision. We want to make sure we help you with precision. And we know what we got to do, and we could tailor the best credit blueprint to you. Now, guys, I appreciate that you guys were here today. You know, my name is Estrada. I am with the Credit Assassins. Now, if this was your first time on our channel, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you click on the bell icon and click on all, so that you'll be notified every single day. But at the same time, guys, give me a thumbs up. That is going to help us, help you, and help many more to get this content and make sure that we help them change their life forever. Thank you for your time. This is Estrada. Until the next video.
I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. I tell you get big box, you get yachts.